All right, so we finally made it to the fort. We're about to buy our tickets right now and see. So it says 75 to 50. So it's the first time we're gonna check out this fort. But as you can see, it's a very tourist area and it's good to see. And I can tell you a little bit of history about it. So we'll see how it is. Let's see how much it is. That's it. You got extra change, bro? You wanna pay for me?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You got me from last night anyways.
What? What did you say?
You got me from last night.
Say it in the camera?
No. So we're gonna go and get the fort. My buddy's gonna take care of it. And we'll see how it is once we get through. All right, and we finally made it to Fort Santiago. And a very tourist area. And we'll just definitely check it out. See what else we need to see. There's like certain parts of it. We didn't do the tour, but we could see what it's all about when it comes down to what we need to, where we need to walk. But we're gonna go check it out right now. But as you can see, tourist area, very cool, very nice area, and it's very clean. And you have the old buildings of Fort. So this is the, all right, first place we gotta check. We have the Vallarelo de San Francisco Javier. So they built to fortified to defenses of Fort Santiago versus the attacks from the side of the Manila Bay. So this was constructed, but it was destroyed in 1645. So it's actually really nice to see the buildings right here. And it says right here, what is this? Let's check it out. We got Our Lady of Guadalupe Chapel. So should we go to the chapel first? So we'll go to Guadalupe Chapel. See if they'll let us in there. It's a nice little tunnel. That'll be the first thing we see after we see these buildings. 1645, still reconstructing after an earthquake. So let's see. Boom. Okay, I don't like spider webs, so if there's a bunch of spiders, I'm not going in. I don't mess with spiders, bro.
It's fine.
I know it's fine.
I protect you.
Wow. This is actually really cool to check out the first thing out here. Very historical place in the Philippines. There's so many history places we can check out throughout just this area, which is great. We got some food in our system so we can walk it out, especially my man had some fried chicken, so he definitely can walk. And let's just get through and see. This is Reducto de San Francisco Javier. So this was constructed to reinforce the Balutrio de San Francisco Javier, converted into a chapel for dedicated to the Virgin Mary, I believe. So kind of cool to see it. Check it out. Really nice. Hello. Hi. So really nice. It's a church now, but as you can see, they have reconstructed it. Really small church now, which is very small, as you can see. But pretty cool to see that. And it was a little too small for me, so my anxiety went up a little bit. So this one, I guess, is the, wow, dude. Oh, they got the cannons up there too. That's cool. What is this on the right? So I guess we can go around it and check out the cannons, maybe. Can we go up there? Oh yeah, that's cool. Yo, this is really cool to check out. A lot of bugs. Ooh. Wow. So, as you guys can see, when they were protecting it, these cannons, as old as they are, so beautiful to see. We are on top of this beautiful area, and then look how much space they had. So they would have to aim this literally to fire whatever comes at them. They don't have a lot of room, so this is their blind side right here. So
it's
there was
just only in one place.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, literally one shot. That's all you got. That's
another one.
That is insane that they only have one shot. Then these things, I mean, they're old. They're still here. That's the original. They're not even, because there probably was a lot of barrel stuff under it. But man, look at that. Imagine. Fired. That's really cool to see. All right, so remember, you're on a historical spot right here. That's so cool. I wonder what happened, like how much history there was to just see, like when they were battling, you know what I mean? Like how many people went down right here. That's so cool to see that. Okay, now we're off to the next spot. I hope these areas have more. Wow. So you can walk around all this, but look at that. Did they turn that? So they turned that into, I guess, a golf course, something historical. It turned into. What was it? Oh, we can't go that way? Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, I mean, they have nobody else for us to tour us. So, of course, we're gonna go. If I see an open door, I'm going to the left. There's nobody that's. No one's telling me, right? Yeah. So we're going out right now and checking out what else they have over here. But so far, really nice art to me. And just the tunnel just to get to the church is really, really cool. And so let's go to the next spot. So I saw some buildings that I want to see, but check this out. So they have old anchors over here, still here, original. And then, oop, I almost stepped on a fruit. But you see the buildings, and let's go get, this is the ruins of the American barracks. So you remember like World War II. This is kind of cool to see this because of the fact that you are in like an ancient building. So they have Elipido Quirino, second president of the Third Republic of the Philippines, was incarcerated in this building as a prisoner of the Japanese Imperial Army for 16 days during the Second World War. So imagine, you know, the senator and just imprisoned for 16 days in 1943. So this is kind of cool to see the ancient history that's still there. There was an earthquake, so as you can see, some of the building is falling apart, but this is how ancient this is. So you got to be careful what you touch, and that's why they have everything they have here, just to be careful you don't mess with anything, just to make sure you don't break anything. But you see they have the old cannons over here, and they got other ancient things over here. I don't even know what that is. So it looks like just a box filled with like maybe commercial information of like the museum. So you see that, and you see still the old building, but really cool. And you see that as well. You see the ancient buildings over here, and it's just been really nice to kind of vlog out and check it out. So far the good thing about it is you see all of this, and then you also see more of like the Fort Santiago up front, and kind of cool, and a little bit of history. You see the Filipino flag, but look how beautiful this is. A lot of people come out here, they kind of experience everything together, and then you get to see the history together, like as a family. Very calm, very soothing. They maintain it really well, and there's a lot of information you can get from these from this whole fort. So let's see what else there is. So I'll definitely check out like the areas inside. Let me check like the grass over there. Let me see what's over there. And oh, we got girls doing TikTok videos. Let's go. TikTok videos, I love it. So photography, people take photos over here. So let's check out and see what else I'm missing out before I go inside the fort. I kind of want to go inside, but let me check it out. Oh, I don't want to ruin this man's video, so let him take a good picture. Ooh, that is a good picture, man. Damn. And I'll go ahead and respect him and go around. I don't want to mess up the model Instagram picture. See what else we got here. So you got the tables over here. You see all of the history. As you can see, they kept it to where even they have the old trees. And I think it looks like some of it actually burnt a little bit, but I could be wrong. But let's check it out. But you see all this history is still there. And just a lot of people like come out here and kind of experience. Look at that. That's kind of cool for the birds. But let's go inside. Let me see where my partner's at, and we'll just go inside and see what else we can find. So let me check it out. Let me see what else we find. And got to see where my partner's at. It's really hot today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just letting you know. It's really, really hot. Let me see if I go this way. So I'm gonna go this way, not mess up their Photoshop. And I don't know if there's water down here, but it's kind of cool to see. Let's see what was down here. Kind of experience like the water or whatever they have here. So this is the fort right here, as you can see. And oh, they still have it. Okay, so the water is green, but I mean, look at that. Wow. So there's the old history of it. Water's still green, but it's still here. So kind of cool and I don't know where my buddy left, but we'll just keep on walking around until I find him. But look at that, still the history, the old walls that were still attacked at one point, so it's still there, which is kind of cool. They still kept it around. All right, and we're finally at Fort Santiago over here going in, and I don't know what this is. I think is that it's kind of cool. They're doing a little outfit, but here's Fort Santiago, and we'll definitely check it out. Wow, stairs over here, and just everybody just standing over here, so it's kind of cool to see this whole, so this is all like history. So this is welcome Plaza de Armas, central plaza within the Fort Santiago, used as open space for military drills, marches in arms. So they did all the marches in arms over here. Look how beautiful it looks, like, oh my god. So I'm gonna get to the top side and see if I can get to the top. I guess I could walk over here and just check it out. Man, I walked so far for a bathroom, and I found out there was a bathroom here. So we're gonna go up to the top of the fort and let me see what they have at the top. This is gonna be kind of cool to see like what the soldiers saw when they were up here, so they get a little bit of experience of like how high the fort really was when people used to attack. So let's go up there and see what is up here. It's kind of cool that they'll let you up here because due to be like a historical site, sometimes they won't because it's a little dangerous, but just because you don't fall or anything. But no smoking, that's for sure. Do not stand or be on the ledge of the wall. Okay, so I'm not gonna be on the ledge of the wall. So let's check it out, see what else. Oh wow, they have all of it here. Pretty cool to see like the very top of it. Interesting. So you have more of that top side over here, and just look at it in general. It's just the very top side of the fort. So anybody that tried to approach the front, you could see all of it here. And then you got the water right there. Really cool. Very nice history of the fort. Like, I'm very happy to see this, just because of the fact that this is the history, and in the Philippines everybody says you must see this. It's a beautiful history, and I said I believe you guys. So here it is right here. You see all of it, and then this was probably like their watchtower, and you sit in the corner, and this is where they would just relax, and then they'd probably watch over the whole fort, but I could be wrong. But look, you see all of the city now of the Philippines. It's kind of cool. You see all the water, and just, oh, there's a boat just coming out of nowhere, but look at that, that's beautiful. It's amazing. And then you still have houses down here too. People actually live here, so kind of cool to see that. And then you can actually go on the very top, even further down, and just check out the walls. I'm a little afraid of heights, but this isn't too high, so I should be all right. But let's check it out and see what else they have over here. So you go down here, and you can go all the way across, and you can see the lake and the water, and just check it out. And I think this is like an old house over here. Somebody actually lived here at one point. So there it is over there, excuse me. As you can see, you have the water over here. This is the Philippines on the other side. I mean, there's a little wave too. Nice. And you can see all of the very top side over here. It's kind of cool to kind of see this, man. That's awesome. They allow you to get this further in. So much history. Look at that. So nice. I guess this was like their area where they meet up maybe. So I'm not really sure, but I'm just gonna go around and show you guys. And you can see the history, and look at like the buildings they saved, because they had a bad earthquake here. So they saved some of the history too, but as you can see, they have some statues and just soldiers over here. I don't know if that's actually a real guy or not. I think he's real, or maybe he's not. So you kind of see more of the history. But, oh, so he was tied. I got to see what the history about that is and see what they say over there. But kind of cool to see. I actually thought that was like a real person, but I guess it's not. I literally thought that was a real person, but he was tied up. So we'll check that out right now. We're gonna go down, and oh, it's the, oh wow. Okay, so it's like the bay, the marina, the water. People actually relax here. You can actually get, check this out. Soldier just relaxing right here. Probably eating some food. That's kind of cool to see that. And hey buddy, how you doing? Kind of cool to see that. And you walk through, and wow, you see more of the fort. This is so cool. Look at it, it's so beautiful. So much history. Okay, so let's see what it says over here. All right, so we're next to, just so you know, like my hotel is probably like around that area, so it's not that far. Actually, it is. I'm just joking. Okay, Falsa Braga Media Naranja. So shaped as a half orange hens in the name of Spanish media, built to reinforce the defense of Fort Santiago from the Riverside. 18th century, forms part of fortifications of Intramuros, which were declared as National Historical Monument back in 1951 as the National Cultural Treasure 2014. So look at the video and just look at what you see over here. And you got the bridge over there, that's where we crossed. But I mean, it's so beautiful. And so of course I'm not gonna go on the ledge, but still kind of cool to see the history. And I wonder if I can go inside the actual monument. We'll check it out. Hey buddy, how's it going? Everybody. So I'm gonna go try to see if I can get further down and see what else is in there. But oh, okay, that was a cat, thank God. I didn't break anything. Look at this. And they still have it a little constructed, so they're probably holding it down so it doesn't fall. But you know, they're still reconstructing some of it, which is awesome. They want to keep this up. So as you can see, they're like little tunnels. This is awesome history. This is why I love traveling, to see stuff like that. Like, it actually makes me smile to see things like that. Like, I'm not really a party guy. I love food, but especially when I can walk around and just catch a journey, this is what it's like. So can I sneak in here? Okay, I'm about to get in trouble, but I probably am gonna go in. So I'm gonna go in, I don't care. If I get in trouble, it is what it is. I risk it. Let's see. I don't know if I can go in here, but I'm gonna check it out. Oh, wow. Okay, I can. Okay, I'm inside. Whoa. Wait. Can I go up there? I don't think I can, because the stairs are very, very thin. So I'll just go up here and see where it takes me. All right. I think I'm back in the front. Wait, where am I? Okay. Oh, wow, I'm on the top. Wow. Hello, everybody. Oh, look at that. Cool. All of the fort. What is this? It says, okay, safety notice, do not walk or stand. Now we see the statue and see what that is about. I see like a huge statue, but look at the downstairs, just to make sure. It's kind of cool they still have this. And then let me see a little bit of the history over here. See what it says. Oh, it's just a statue. And I guess that's an exit only, so I can't go inside. I see smoke. I don't know why there's smoke, but let me see what else is over here. I guess I'm going downstairs. Someone cooking? Fort Santiago. Someone is cooking, huh? You know me and food. I'll never say no to food, but it smells good. I don't see them. So let's see what the next spot is gonna take me. I'm gonna try to go down there and see what else there's there. And they also have, they built like a golf course or like a shooting range for golf over here, which is kind of interesting in Fort. I guess maybe it was here, I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but well, let me go downstairs and let me check out more over here. But really cool experience so far to show you Fort Santiago. Okay, I'm not sure if I can go here, but I'm gonna try. I think they closed it off, but you know, so it's the walls, they held that. And then there's smoke. I don't know why there's smoke out of nowhere, but oh, they closed it. Okay, so you can't go in here. Okay, damn, that would have been cool to check it out. You know what, sometimes I might just risk it for the biscuit, but you never know. I wish they had some water and maybe some Coke Zero here, but they don't. But let's check out the front, see what else I'm missing out on. And I gotta find my buddy and see what he's doing, inshallah. I'm walking up right now, and this is Raja Suleiman Theater. So this was actually a theater. It was constructed as a military barracks and a school for petty officers in the 18th century. So the site of the chapel cell where Jose Rizal, hero Marty, spent his final evening prior in his execution, December 30th, 1896. And he destroyed during the Second World War ruins converted to an outdoor theater known as Raja Suleiman in 1967. So this is an actual theater. So it's kind of cool to see the actual theater. So they probably sat down here and watched a movie theater here, and then you just walk up and you see this is probably where the showing was, and I almost fell, but you gotta watch your step. But and I go, how you doing?
Is it okay to have a selfie with you?
A selfie? Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Are you a vlogger?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Here you go. There you go. That's my card right there. I'll come back down, and there you go. You want just a selfie? There we go. We got a selfie. Here we go. You ready? There you go. No, thank you. You guys have a good day, okay? He actually smelled really good. Really nice people in the Philippines, as you can see. Theater here, theater here. I wish I can learn the history of the man that's tied up over there, but I think that was his knowing the history about it. It was his last times before he I guess this was where possibly he was captured. So you kind of see a little bit about it, but I wish I can read it, but that's where he's at. You may not be able to see it because of the sun. Let me see if I can get a better angle for you guys. So you see he's tied up, and I guess he was captured over here. So so a little bit of history about that, which is kind of cool. And you get to see more as we walk forward and see what else we can find. But it's always good to see more of the history about the Philippines, because I didn't know much about the Philippines, but it's good I saw it. Actually, a couple of my best friends are Filipino, especially back in high school. It's kind of cool. We still keep in touch, and one of my buddies is like, I can't wait to see my home country, and I was like, it's been a while he's visited, so kind of cool to see that. But let's see what else I'm missing out on. So I'm gonna go over here. This is a statue, and then let me check out what this is right here and see what else I see. So you got the statue over here, you got the sun beaming on my face, not the greatest thing. And then let's read the history about why these buildings were here on the when it comes down to this whole fort right here. So let me see why these bricks are here. Okay, so supposedly this was the shrine of Jose Rizal. Okay, so it's the original built with the barracks, the military barracks back in 1593. Site of the prison cell, national hero Jose Rizal, charged by authorities with rebellion. And basically, this was dedicated. There was a shrine dedicated to him. Oh, and it sucks I can't see the shrine. Okay, well, they closed it, but that's good to know. Maybe I'll come in next time. Or maybe I'll find a way to sneak in. I don't know. And so we'll go to the next spot, see what else is on this side. So I've walked around this fort. This place is huge. I didn't realize how huge it was. So let's see what else I can find in this fort. But man, this place is massive. It looks small from the outside, but when you get in here, you tend to realize you got a lot of walking to do, and you get lost, you know. So let me see. I want to see why that man was. Oh, so this is okay. So I'm guessing this is the church, but we're about to go up and see what this is. I think it's a church. So let me see when we go up there. Going up, boom, boom, boom. There we go. Go up. So I'm guessing this is a history education fortress. So this is the White Cross. So a little bit of history about the White Cross. The 600 decomposing corpses, victims, atrocities during the Second World War discovered at a dungeon by liberation forces of the United States were buried in mass under a white marble cross. Wow. So this marks the resting of approximately 600 Filipinos and Americans who were victims during the last days of February 1945. The appearance of their bodies suggested starvation and possible suffocation. They were found inside a nearby dungeon which had inner doors of massive iron bars and outer doors of iron plate woods. That's insane. Wow. That's crazy to see that. So this was a memorial for the 600 bodies that they found after they were killed. That's crazy. All right, we'll check inside and see what else we see when it comes down to the dungeon. I mean, this is the Balutra de Santa Barbara. So let me go in there and let's see what I get to discover. Now, built for volcanic stuff with storage vaults and powder magazine, 1599. They turned into dungeons. Interesting. So I'm about to see the dungeons in there. I don't know if I can go, I guess, down there. So this is the fort right here, down there. Hello. So let's see what is over here. So I'm guessing this is strictly no smoking. Oh, so they have like a little movie theater, and then I'm guessing those are the dungeons downstairs. So you can go downstairs and check out the dungeon. Let me check it out and see if the dungeon is really worth watching. I gotta see what it looks like. First time we're going in a dungeon. Interesting. I think I'm too tall for this. I'm gonna try my best. Oh, there goes my back. Ooh, how you doing, buddy? Wow. So this is where the dungeons were. It's kind of crazy to see that. Wow. I'm a little too short for this, so I gotta watch out for my head. But wow. Crazy. They still have water down here. Gotta be careful. Make sure I don't fall for the brakes. But I guess it still gets wet down here. So that's crazy. And then this is where we exit, but whew. Sorry, I don't even know how I'm gonna get it back up. So this is the exit, which is kind of cool. And you just exit out of here. I don't know if I was supposed to go this way, but I did. And wow, that was pretty much the cool tour of Fort Santiago and just the history, but that dungeon was kind of interesting. And you know, this was part of it, of going down in the dungeon. So really cool that I got to experience that. Very happy that I got that definitely on my list. I'm gonna go up top, see what else is there, and then hopefully, I don't think I missed anything. I rummaged through all of it as much as I could to see the history of Fort Santiago. Wow. Okay, I was up here earlier, so I pretty much know exactly what's up there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, especially the food and just the experience of Fort Santiago. I just want to tell you guys I love y'all, and remember to enjoy following your dreams. Live your life to the fullest, because tomorrow is never promised. That's the way I live by. You know, make sure you enjoy it. And I just want you guys to know that it was kind of cool experience to see this, and just a great journey has begun in the Philippines. But remember, live your life to the fullest. Tomorrow is never promised. Walids journey over and out, inshallah. I'll see you again on the next vlog.